Okay, let's put this in a real world. Okay. Wait, what? You see, literally the second I ended my stream, Minecraft announced another movie, releasing July 23rd, 2027. Yeah, looks like these are enchanted iron pickaxes or something. You've got the symbol too. It's not going to be any better than the first one, is it? What a day for Minecraft. Yes, for some reason, this snapshot bricks your world. I still have not figured it out. You gotta be careful. It is now time to start a new update release cycle. We're on snapshot 25W41A. Welcome back. Mounts of Mayhem update. Stick around. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be here covering every snapshot, every update as they release every week. All right, so here we go. Snapshot 25W41A. There are so many changes to get through, but one of these, or some of them, will brick your world. I'm sure they'll fix it all up, but there's so much to get through. The first thing you'll notice is if you go into a world and you press on options and then video settings, your video settings is now categorized by options. Honestly, one of the biggest changes is preset custom. This is where your quality and performance setting is, so fast, fancy, and then fabulous. Just be aware that doing this will change your other settings as well. Okay, so let's find a Nautilus. They spawn in all ocean biomes, so honestly, they're not that hard to find. So there's one right here. There's one just over there as well. And they take regular pufferfish or buckets of pufferfish to breed and tame. So always right click, and that's all that it takes. We've got another one right there. We can obviously lead them together, and they should breed now. There we go. And we got a baby one. They're like highly desaturated entities and they look really cute, obviously, but they will grow up. You can't maintain them as babies. Don't you want to be with your parents or something? There we go. All right, so we got all three of them together, like a happy family of Nautilus. You can't saddle the baby, obviously. So once you've tamed it, you can saddle these guys and you can ride them like this. And they are very, very fast. After doing some testing on stream, they are significantly faster than boats, so you don't even need to worry about that. And because pufferfish are so easy to obtain, honestly, just grab one from the water, put a saddle on them, ride them, and you're gonna have a much faster method of travel in water. They do attack you, so if you provoke them, they will start dashing at you. They do quite a lot of damage as well, and they attack you even while you're on land. And now they're stuck forever. They don't even try to get back into the water. They're not like fish, so if you summon like a salmon, they do flop around. They try to get back in the water. These guys don't. These are honestly so fun. No! Now go! Fine. So just like boats, Nautilus can obviously travel on land as well. I don't know why you'd want to. They're the worst form of transport, but they do kind of slide on ice, and that's kind of fun. Eventually, they will start dying, and then if they start dying, just give them a bit of water and reset. Now, you'll notice by riding the Nautilus underwater, I'm actually just breathing underwater as well. It's not the water breathing effect I'm being given, it's the breath of the Nautilus, and has a nice blue highlight over it. So not to be confused with water breathing replenishes your bar, while breath of the Nautilus does not. I'm gonna give some speed. Hold on. Speed plus dash? Okay, now I've just crashed my world. I'm being rate limited by the world gen. No, I'm not actually here. I've just desynced the world so bad. Oh. See what I mean? I am currently cooking some Nautilus inside this block of water. You can see that I've got a lot of them killed. I've killed about 2,500 of them. And the reason I'm doing this with commands is because I wanted to see what the drop rate of the Nautilus shell is. So you can see that they sometimes drop the Nautilus shell when killed by the player. It has not been specified in the patch notes, but they do in fact drop it. So after killing about 3,500, they've dropped about 185 Nautilus shells, which is about 5.5%. So we also have the zombie Nautilus that spawns with a drowned holding a trident. It's just a singular entity, so you can just get rid of this drowned on top of it, and now you just have a zombie Nautilus. And the funny thing is, unlike the regular Nautilus, this guy burns in the sunlight because he's a zombie. All of the Nautilus, including the zombie Nautilus, can wear the Nautilus armor. I think they look really good and really shiny. So where's the netherite horse armor, Mojang? Gonna tame this guy. There we go. And you can make him wear that. Kind of neat. And that's the Nautilus. Okay, so let's talk about the spear. Oh, I'm dead. So you have your regular jab attack like this. It can attack multiple enemies as well, but honestly, not the best thing to do. I've tried it out on stream. It's not good. If I use this other attack, which is engaging by holding right click and holding it down, which you can't do for a very long time because apparently 2 sticks and a netherite ingot are too heavy. By the way, if you're crafting your spears like this, you're freaking awesome. But you gotta time it, make sure you don't hold it down too early. So do this and then sprint. I've suddenly done 6 damage. You can do a lot more by sprinting a lot faster. So like this, and suddenly I've done 8 damage. But that pales in comparison to using a horse. Honestly, this is a very slow horse, but we're gonna dash a little bit away first and then hold it down and charge. And that is 10 damage. All right, we're gonna charge at all of them at the same time. That is how strong this weapon is. The AoE on this thing is ridiculous as well. You don't actually need to use a horse either. Get a speed 2 there. Run. Go again. Even though the weapon is kind of heavy, you can hold it down for quite some time. I've just given myself speed 100. Regular spear, no other enchants. And there's an iron golem right there. You want to see how much damage I'm going to do with this thing? Watch. 100. This thing knows no limits. So that's the spear. Unfortunately, there are some weird decisions that Mojang have made. You can enchant the spear with lunge 3, which is basically dashing with the player. So you can hold this thing, and if I left click, it pushes me forward like this. Now I'm in creative mode, so you're not seeing the huge downside of this thing. In survival, look at the durability bar of the spear when I use it. Now you might be wondering what the heck is going on. Well, lunging is kind of useful because it does dash you forward and it's really useful for PvP. If I want to strafe this way, I can dodge its attack. You can also parkour with this thing. I'm going to show you a clip by David Dwitty on Twitter where they were using the dash mechanism to parkour on blocks across massive distances. Now look at the durability bar again and ask yourself, why the heck is it doing so much damage to a netherite tier spear? I guess the air is really heavy, so this is almost entirely useless unless you combine it with Unbreaking 3. So now we have Lunge 3, Unbreaking 3. And then every time I use it, now it's doing about 25% of its durability loss. Once you have Lunge 3, you cannot combine it with Mending. They are mutually exclusive enchantments. So make of that what you will. I think this is a massive, massive loss. I don't know why they decided to do it this way, but you know what? Their choice. It's broken now. There's also a command change I'm going to talk about in a moment, but I'm looking for a zombie horse because there's a new... Oh, there we go. This guy holds a spear. What I'm going to demonstrate is something kind of funny about this. So he will dash back and forth to try to attack you, which is obviously intended because that's the way the spear works. That's going to lead this guy to start attacking every other mob around him because of collateral damage. He's now going for that zombie villager. He's not even attacking me anymore. Oh my god, he's dead. Okay, hold on. Come on, tame, tame, tame. And there we go. Okay, so now I've tamed the zombie horse, and now I ride them to death. That sounded really bad. I hope they remedy the lunge thing. I really don't like the fact that it depletes so much of the durability. But what are you gonna do about it? One final note I'm gonna go over is the stopwatch command. And the stopwatch command is simply like a timer, but it doesn't take into account the game speed. And immediately it starts ticking. So to query it, you go stopwatch, timer, query, and you can see exactly how much time has elapsed in this world without regard to the game speed or any lag in place. I don't believe this is a value you can directly store into a scoreboard, but I'm going to test this out another time. That's snapshot 25W41A. There's so much more to go through, but those are the preliminary patch notes. Stay tuned while I ride my speed 100 Nautilus into the sky. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh my god. Whoa!